Alright, let's show you how to get the Azodin Kaos Pump to stop farting. So when you buy a Kaos Pump or a Kaos, they use a really light hammer and spring combo. So it's easy to get the hammer to bounce on the valve, releasing extra air, making a farting sound. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to go order Spider Spring Kit. 32 Degrees sells them. Extreme Rays sells them. Trinity sells them. They're all probably coming from the same place. It's all the same spring kit, just different labels like everything else in paintball. So I got the Trinity spring kit. It's $13 shipped from Trinity Paintball. Comes with 4 springs. They're color coded for strengths. The medium low spring, or the medium high, the blue spring, is too strong. So we're gonna try the purple spring, which should work. But the green spring would also work too. But you're also gonna have to switch these out to get the right velocity. But we're gonna do purple because that's like the medium of all of them. Best tip I can give you is to debolt your frame, so you'll need your toolkit. You need to take the toolkit, debolt the frame, put the frame aside. Then you want to remove the back cap, pull the silver spring out, get your purple spring if you're using the Trinity spring kit. Don't let the hammer fall out. If the hammer falls out, it's the slotted end on top, the closed end is in the back, and you slide it in. You have to make sure it stays straight, and that's why I said take the frame off, because if the frame's there, the sear is going to hold the hammer in place, and you won't be able to get your spring in, and you'll be sitting here for a while trying to figure out why it's doing that. So make sure that's all the way down. Then take your purple spring, put it down in there, take your back cap, and you're going to apply pressure, and you have to make sure you don't cross thread the back cap when you're doing this. The spring tension makes it hard to get it in straight, but it eventually goes in. And you want to make sure you just pump it. You're going to have a lot more resistance on the pump kit now. It's going to be a lot harder to pump, which is why a green spring might be better, but I'm pretty sure if you have more resistance on the pump handle, you're going to get a faster return, which is the only reason I'm leaving the purple spring in there. Now let's readjust this. Alright, let's put the frame back on. Another thing you might want to do is you might want to try to, once you fit the frame on, to hold it in place before you bolt it back on, and just cock it, make sure everything goes together right. Yeah, that's in. So let's hold it, cock it. Works fine, no farts. And then you're going to take your frame screws. I think they're the same. Yep, they're the same. And you're going to thread them back in. Now, when you're taking the frame off, I recommend taking the back screw off first and then the front screw. And I'll explain why right now. You actually want to put the front screw on first. The way you put them on is you slide them into here, and then it sits here, and then the other one threads in the back, just like on the vise. If you do this wrong, if you don't take this screw out first, you keep trying to loosen this one, you're eventually going to round out the head, because it's not going to fall out, because there's still a tension there, still pushing in, and that'll end up stripping your screw if you do that wrong. So you want to put this, you can put this on second, but I'm putting it on first, because they're a pain in the ass to put on anyway. Might as well get it over with. Alright, so the screws are a different thread. One's bigger than the other, which would explain a lot. So you're gonna start threading that screw in, and then you're gonna slide it in on the frame if you can, because the screw has to slide in on the frame. You can't just thread it in through the frame. You have to slide it on, and then it'll attach, and just hold it in place. Get your Allen key, put it in, start, then bolt it down. Take the other one, which is larger, drop it into the second hole. This one you just drop it in, you don't have to slide it on. And then you thread it in. This is a pain in the ass because they don't give you ball socket Allen keys, and you need a ball socket for this. But my ball sockets are too long. But yeah, you just need the Azodin toolkit for this, and then the spring kit. Bolt the frame back on. Make sure this one up here is tight. It's all tight. If you took your gas through gripper regulator off, just put that back on. Could use some lube on my threads. Reattach your macro line. It's all good. A little louder. It's not farting anymore. So yeah, that's how you do your spring kit.